Okay, here we are at Wizard World at now the author area, and I'm with your name.
Kimberlee Ann Bastian.
Kim, nice to see you today. Let's hear about your booth. I like your booth. Let's hear all about it. What you got to offer?
Okay, well, I write historical fantasy. My book takes place in 1934 Chicago. Follows the story of two boys, Charlie and Bartholomew. He and Charlie's relationship is much like the Artful Dodger and Oliver Twist, in that Charlie shows him the ropes how to survive on the streets, while at the same time Bartholomew's supernatural world that he's escaped from starts catching up with him. And so he has to decide what to do about that. Do I fall down the rabbit hole like Alice, or do I wash my hands completely of the situation and run away? The second one picks up right where the first one leaves off, the Breedling and the Trickster, and Bartholomew teams up with the trickster Stingy Jack, who is based off the Irish legend of how we get jack-o'-lanterns at Halloween. And it's told in a Homer Odyssey adventure, seeing the guys hop onto the Milwaukee Road, and they go up to Milwaukee to Minneapolis before they ferry down the Minnesota River to a small river town called Mankato, before they exit our world into the supernatural world set up for book 3.
A lot of smarts up here, I'll tell you, because you're based in things. Well, let's first start off. Why did you choose the 1930s of Chicago?
Well, the short version of that story is I was in Best Buy one day and I was looking at DVDs, and sure enough, HBO's Carnival was on the shelf. I was reading the back and it said Dust Bowl 1934. And I had already started thinking about the series, but I hadn't figured out what time era I wanted to set it in yet. And that was kind of like, it's a sign. So I set it there. I did some research, and sure enough, the Dust Bowl storms actually blew up to Chicago for 2 days in May of that year, and it rained ash for 2 days. So I used that as the epicenter to bring my supernatural characters into the city all at one time.
If anybody wants to see more of your work, or is there a way to purchase the book or get more information? You have a website, Facebook?
Yep. My website is Kimberlee Bastian at KimberleeBastian.wixsite.com/Element Odysseys. Otherwise, anybody can find me on all social media at Element Odysseys. Or, of course, my books are available on Amazon and ebooks and all of the other things as well.
And one last thing, you got a great outfit. Is it based off the book at all?
No, this one's just for fun today.
It's looking good. All right. Well, so again, thank you so much for coming to this event. It's great, and your books are absolutely terrific. And thanks so much for telling us today.
Yeah, thank you.